Okay, so no one asked for this, but I'm gonna go through the stuff I filmed this week. This was right as we catch up to the school bus, so I'm gonna hit play and just just talk, I guess, see where this goes. Um, this was right before we got slowed up by the school bus. Um, you'll see everyone kind of throws their hands up and kind of soft pedals here. Um, it can stop the brake from up the road from going. We were able to kind of capitalize on that. That's kind of the way I was talking to Mike King. We got lucky bringing it all back because that brake was out there for a while. They were probably going to stay. Um, I decide it looks safe, so I'm going to punch it and see if I can get back up with them because those guys are still on the gas after the bus left. So um, I think there's a couple stragglers in between here and there, but um, I mean, having that straightaway off from doing any kind of work and then punching it again didn't seem too bad. I can't remember if I do it solo or not. I think that's Brian behind me. I don't know if anyone else went when he did. It doesn't look like it. So we closed down. I think it looks like I get 90% of the way there, and then it's closed down. And you can see everyone's kind of just confused. I don't know if they were attacking each other or they were just sick of riding the way they were. So Brian pulls that last little bit back up, and there's no one behind us. Man, I didn't get there as soon as I thought I would. I think yeah, Brian looks back, and we're both kind of like, oh, all right, this is the new front of the race. And again, we're not going too hard. We're kind of just pedaling along. I don't think there's any real strong effort. I think, yeah, all right, there we go. There's 4 people up the road trying to stretch it out even more. I see Ryan going across. But everyone's kind of just, they've had enough. They've had enough of being in that break, and I think whether they were just beating up on each other, it was out there for 15 minutes, I thought. So people were probably, a couple of these people were sitting in and wanted to do some more damage. Even that put a hurt on a couple people behind us. But again, it just kind of fans out. Like that was it, and we just kind of come to it feels like a stop. It's not a stop, but everyone's kind of just looking at who's gonna lead this more. They've been pushing it for a long time. I haven't been in this break. I was in the first break but missed the second one, which was this one. And I kind of just move up into a better position and find myself just saying, okay, let's go. And I just thought I was doing a regular sort of hard pull, and I think I peek under my shoulder at some point and say, okay, I'm just gonna roll here. Probably didn't think anything of it, or they were just sick of the crap they were dealing with. And then here I can definitely look back and see that I have some sort of gap. This is probably with maybe 20 minutes to go. So I just kind of settle into what I know I can do by myself, which is way less stressful and painful on your body and your legs if you can just settle into your own threshold effort instead of following someone else's. So I'm just going to do that. That sun is blinding. This feels like forever when you're out there. So I see Mike from, I guess it's preferred parking or Rock Hill, one of those. I don't know what the right name of it is. Sorry, guys. Comes across and at least is there on my wheel, and I'm assuming everyone else is there. I think I'm looking back there, and there's 3 of us. So I kind of pick it up just a little bit, but nothing that I couldn't sustain. And that's William. So there's 4 of us. It's William, Harrison, Mike, and Gio. And I'm happy that someone else is here so I can sit in. Kind of watched Will not make that break, that second break, and I figured if he's going to sit around and not do anything to bring it back, neither am I. He kind of played his cards right and worked out today that it did come back and he was ready to go, and there's still no one in that rear cam. I'm totally the odd man out here. I'm not strong enough to trade pulls with these guys forever. So I'm just going to try and I want to do something, but not totally destroy myself. See Mike's still looking back. I don't know if we were all kind of in shock, but once Will and Gio came up to us, I was kind of saying, okay, this, you can kind of commit to this more, because I knew that the 2 of them could do it. And Will just pulls super hard through. Mike is off the back. I try and follow Will, and just it's laughable. I can't even get back there, but Gio can close it down, and I'm like, okay, I will sit in and get another ride through this corner. Mike's still just off, maybe a couple seconds or so, but I gotta stay in this if I can. Love that little coast on that downhill. You get 2 seconds of a break before you hit this slight roller back up. It hurts, man. It's totally a flat course, but when you're doing 30 miles an hour in that hill, it's not really a hill, but it's a couple feet, but it feels like a big climb at that point. So Mike's still just, I don't know if he just settled in at his own pace, but he's like right off the back, not on a wheel. Pedal through that corner. I love that turn.
I'll do what I can.
Flicks his elbow through him. Yeah, I say I'll do what I can, and I throw it pretty, for me, to do 400 watts after 40 minutes of riding hard. It hurts, man. I'm just trying to get to that corner. That's all I wanted to do, was just pull through that turn, and hopefully on that downhill they don't smash it so hard. I didn't do that. That was 23, 24 miles an hour. And at this point, I look back. I'm like, I can't do that again. I try and grab a wheel, and it's just not. I decide that I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for whoever else comes. And I instantly regret it. But then I see Mike's there, and I say, okay, let me grab Mike's wheel. Hopefully, I can grab Mike's wheel, and then whatever happens from there. If it's just me and him for 3rd and 4th on the road, that's pretty cool. So I kind of regret that lapse of effort, but I don't think I would have stayed with that. I would have sat on the back, and that would have probably pissed everyone off. Not everyone, Will and Gio off, and whatever. That's the position I was in. So Mike kind of looks back, and he's just this freight train of a dude. Just kind of in his own zone, and his own zone is pretty fast to stay away at a steady effort. So I'm gonna take a little breather here, but Someone is definitely coming up behind us. It's not the group, but and this is Josh Moore, who just comes rolling by us. So then I'm like, okay, there's 3 of us, and I'm sort of fresh from that straightaway off, so I jump on his wheel. If he's motivated to go any faster than I can go, that's cool with me. Again, we just got Mike just that. It's like 2 bike lengths, 3 bike lengths that he's just not getting a benefit of a draft. So I do my steady pull through. I mean, Josh just, who knows how long he bridged across, but I can do half a lap. I don't know how much time was left here, but it's pretty close. Pretty close to 6, maybe it's 6 laps or 5 laps to go. Look, going through that turn. I know I say it every time, but so Josh comes through again. And it's not a pull through to like take a pole. It's a pretty strong effort. But I'm happy to slide back in. Mike is able to close it down. Stay there. So yeah, Josh still wants to work still. So Mike is just like the freight train, man. He's not gonna do something he doesn't want to do. He just kind of rides his effort, knows what he can do, and I'm happy to. He's huge. He's got to be like 6'2". Maybe I'm even selling him short, but he is a great wheel to sit behind. Sit in the drops and just take a breather. Based on my heart rate, it's pretty comfortable threshold for me, so I didn't feel exhausted. I think I told Mike, hey, I'll come through here. Like I can ride at this heart rate effort for a while. Back in the day, I think I've done 2 or 3 hour mountain bike races at 180 beats per minute, so you're definitely feeling it, but not as exhausted as I could be. The pulls get shorter. Josh, again, Mike slowly gets gapped, and I don't know if he's just taking that turn better or what, but Josh is definitely smashing this now. Again, I'm just happy to be here. We'll signal me through. I'll do a pull. It's really just us 3. What the hell are we gonna wait for? I can't tell if my camera angle is deceiving or not. I don't think he's that far off my wheel. And with that. Definitely over to the side. And Josh, I think he wanted to break it up, and he hammers it, and I'm like, it ain't happening. I'm not gonna get it. I know Mike's not gonna chase him down either. So that's pretty much it. Josh was just gone, and I think both of me and Mike we're just gonna do what we do, and whatever happens after that happens. But I can't remember how many laps were left. Let's see if I can see. Someone was holding up the count on the side, but I didn't. I don't think I can see it in the video. Yeah, someone's holding something up. I
mean, he's 3 or 4 seconds up the road, and he's just by himself. And I think he was able to gap us, but I don't think he got too far after that. The pace we were setting was pretty much the pace he was doing, but just that effort he put in the beginning was enough. And then my camera died, so we ended up catching him. There was three of us, and then with 2 laps to go, if you were there, you knew what happened. There was a big crash in the back. So I don't know if I'll do this again. If you think I should, let me know. But yeah, I'll see you at the next one.